Hey guys, it's Erica the Stylist, and today I wanted to share with you all 10 items that I have absolutely been loving for the month of February. I may have a couple bonus items in there. I don't know. I didn't count them, but it looks like I have 10 things that I want to share with you all. And I'm going to start off with the first item. So besides the Bible, when I'm looking for a little bit of motivation or inspiration, I always go to self-help books. And this particular book is a book that I've read over and over again. But most recently, I read it in the month of February. And that would be Poke the Box by Seth Godin. Love this book. This book is something that could encourage anyone. If you're self-employed, if you're down on your luck, if you want to start a business, I recommend this book because it kind of like pushes you in the right direction. So the second item that I've been crushing on for the month of February would have to be my Simplified Life. Now, I haven't gotten too far into this book because it is kind of like a journal style book. I got it off of Amazon during the Christmas holiday, but on the inside you can see that she has like pages where you can write. But I mentioned in one of my videos before that I am a chaos organized mess, and I feel like this book would help me. So I'm on about page 19, and so far I'm loving this book. I've been trying to use this book as kind of like I've been breaking it down into segments. So being on page 19, I've just been incorporating the little things that she's been adding or put in the book bit by bit. I'm not going to read the book and try to just go ahead and change my whole entire lifestyle. I'm going to make small changes and keep going from there. Now, I didn't read that in here. That's just something that I decided to do. But I wanted to make sure if I'm going to read this book and try to apply it to my life, I needed to kind of like do it in bits and pieces. So I think I'm going in the right direction. Okay, so my third item that I have absolutely been loving. Love. I love this time of year. I probably gained about 3 pounds from indulging in these sweet treats. Need I say more? Who doesn't love Girl Scout cookies? But the tag-alongs have to be my absolute favorite. I love peanut butter. I love chocolate. When you put the two together and then you had a cookie in the middle, it's just like, woo! Hallelujah. So we love tag-alongs. We've gone through about 3 boxes between my family of 5, and every weekend that I go to the grocery market, I can't wait for them to be sitting at the table so that I can grab a few more boxes. But I've absolutely been loving these for the month of February. Excuse me. I'm getting over a cold. I didn't quite have the flu, but I'm getting over a cold. And my go-to drink normally is tea, but I don't know what it is. I've been drinking on coffee a lot lately. My husband's grandparents, technically my grandparents, they always drink this one coffee after we have Sunday dinner, and I'm like, it smells so good. So she was like, yeah, I drink this kind, you should get you some. So I got some, and oh my god, it is amazing. Let me show it to you all. So it's the Taster's Choice. See that? Oh, it's a glare. It's the Taster's Choice. It's the instant coffee, and I just get the dollar box. It's like $1.19 at Target, and it comes with 5 packets in there. But I just literally open the pack, pour it in my cup, pour my hot water over it, and I like to add a little bit of French vanilla cream. It's very light. You can see it. I like more cream than coffee, but kind of like how I like my man. Now, I'm not prejudiced to any kind of man, but I love my man to be, I don't know, my husband is a light bright. I'm just attracted to that. I don't know what it is. Yes, this coffee is the truth. Absolutely been loving on this for the month of February. Trying to save a little money, so I haven't been going to Starbucks as much. I'm already at 4 minutes, so let's keep this video going. So the next item that I have been loving is the L'Occitane. I always have a hard time saying it. It's a French company. Uh-oh, phone's ringing. So the next item that I've been loving is the L'Occitane. It's the almond oil shower gel. This stuff is the truth. Now, I bought a little one, and I think they've changed the packaging since I bought it. I tend to buy a lot of things and just have them sitting up in my closet. And so I just recently started using it, and boy, when I tell you it's the bomb, like I don't have to put on lotion or oil after I get out the shower. I usually wash with my regular couple washes, and then I'll apply this as my last wash and use my loofah and rub it all over me, and I literally will be super hydrated. As dry as my skin is, I'll be super hydrated up until the next day. So I love this stuff. Literally, it's called it's the shower oil, and it's almond oil, and it literally takes the place of me having to put lotion on. So I love it, but it's by L'Occitane. So the next few items are going to be dedicated to my skin. I'm all about my skincare right now. I have acne prone skin. Excuse me. I have acne prone skin, and so I've been trying to incorporate more things to my skincare regimen because I felt like what I was using before wasn't really helping. I was trying to be a minimalist and use like 1 or 2 products, but my skin wasn't having it. So now that I've incorporated a few more items into my skincare routine, my face is thriving, and I love it. So the first item that I have is something that was recommended by one of my clients. She's a doctor, and it is the Neutrogena oil-free acne wash. This is the GOAT, the best product that I could buy for under what, $8? Like, this stuff is the bomb. I've been using it for like a month, maybe a month and a half. Told my sister about it. She loves it. We love it. It's literally clearing up my skin. Love this stuff. Next item would be after I wash my face. I have a couple face washes, but that one right there is just one of my favorites. But after I wash my face, I usually go in with the Peter Thomas Roth Max Complexion Correction Pads, and they're literally like salicylic acid, glycolic acid, and I just take one pad, and I'll use these twice a day, and then I'll go over my face, and it kind of helps me keep the breakouts down to a minimum. The next item would be my aloe vera gel. Myself and my husband have been using this, and then after we wash our face, after I use my pads, then I apply this sometimes as a toner instead of using a toner. Now, I do have a couple toners that I like, but I've been trying to kind of stay a little more natural. And this one isn't the most natural because I did get it from Target, and it does have like, you know, a few things in there that aren't like natural. They're chemicals, but it kind of has to have the chemical in there to keep it lasting long. But yeah, love the aloe vera gel by Target. The next item that I love, I didn't own a moisturizer that worked for my skin. I have been using Philosophy Hope in a Jar, and I thought that was the end all be all. Nope. Went to Sephora, had them do the little test on my face, and she was just like, oh my gosh, you're like a -52. Your skin is so dry. She was like, do you drink water? And I'm like, yeah, I drink water all the time, but I don't know like why my skin is so dry. But she was like, we need to go in with the big dog. So she recommended the Dr. Jart Help Me. You probably can't see it. I'm going to insert like pictures of all of these. What I like about this is it came with the, basically like the key. If you're in the hair world, you know that these come with the color, so you can kind of like twist it. And as it, you know, as you use it, you can just twist it up to kind of get all of it up. It helps. But not only does that matter, not only does that matter that it has the key, what matters the most is that it works. My skin has been so hydrated. As soon as I put this on, it feels like a baby's butt. Love it. It's quite expensive for me. It cost about $48, I think. Between $42 and $48. But I love it. And I've been having it for a little over a month, and I haven't used all of it. I'm pretty sure I'll have it for the next couple months. So I mean, it's worth it, but it is, you know, quite expensive for a moisturizer. So the next item that I absolutely have been that I have been loving is my Modern Friction, which is an exfoliant, and I got this from Origins. My sister was like, you have to try it, it's so good, let's get you a sample. So I ended up going to Origins, and the lady was like, do you have 10 minutes? And I'm like, yeah. And she gave me a mini facial. I'll insert a clip of me getting my facial done in this video. But I fell in love because I was just like, oh my gosh, it got all the dead skin off my face. It was pretty gritty, but it really didn't hurt. So I'm like, man, I really want to get this. Until she said it was 40 bucks. And then I'm like, well, should I get a sample? But then I'm like, girl, all you gotta do is just, you know, buy it one time, and then you just don't have to go buy so much miscellaneous stuff. And then I had that pep talk with myself, and I was like, okay, you can afford 40 bucks for your skin. So I bought it, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It is the best. It has definitely been helping me around my chin area, which is my hormonal acne area, and like, oh my gosh, I have so much hyperpigmentation down here, and this is helping rebuild my skin and get me back to life. Last item, skincare item that I have is my Out of Control, or Out of Trouble. I always want to call it Out of Control. My Out of Trouble Origins 10-minute mask. It says it's a 10-minute mask to rescue problem skin. Love this stuff. But I love this 10-minute mask. She used this on my face too when I got the mini facial from Origins. So the last item that I absolutely have been loving is an item that I've had for quite some time. It was a push gift for my husband 2 years ago, because my daughter is 2 years old. Actually, she's been 2 years old for a month yesterday. Today is the 28th, and yesterday was the 27th. She was born on the 27th of January. But before I had my daughter, probably like a month before I had her, I was just like, babe, I need a bag that I can just sling across me and, you know, be out and about, blah, blah, blah. So he was like, well, okay, go pick you out something. And this was my push gift. It is my Bloomsbury bag. I don't even know what size I have. I don't even know. I think this is the GM. Oh, I'll do a what's in my bag, and I'll talk about the specs on this. But I've been loving this bag for the month of February. And the reason why I love it the most is because I could just sling it across my body just like that. My last item that I absolutely love is something that I'm wearing right now. I wear these particular clothes probably 96% of the time. My Align pants. Let me back up so you can see them all the way. I don't know my house shoes. They have little fuzzies on them because I was sitting on a rug. But they're very comfortable. They feel like you're wearing nothing. These are the type of leggings that you will wear completely commando. They're super duper comfortable. I mean, you don't have to go commando, but they feel like a thin layer of skin. And I've been having this particular pair for so long. So I think it's time for me to purchase a new pair. I was just telling my husband, he was like, oh, you need a new pair because you gained weight. And I'm like, no, I need a new pair because they're kind of like, because of the material, and I've washed them so much, but because I washed them so much, they have like little fuzzies that I just can't get off. And I'm like, I've got my whole $100 worth out of these pants. Love them so much. They're so comfortable. If you could walk away purchasing anything for my favorites video this month, I would definitely say get a pair of the Align pants. They are $100, but they are so worth it. So worth it. I felt like I would buy leggings from Target, Forever 21, and then they would get a hole, and then I would throw them away. And I would probably spend between $7 and $9 on a pair of leggings. But to keep doing that, I could just wash these over and over again. Anyway, go and get you a pair of these leggings. I am not being sponsored. I am not being paid. I absolutely love all the Lululemon clothes because they're just so comfortable. I'm trying to get my husband to wear them. But yes, I hope you enjoyed my favorites for the month, or what I love for the month of February. And I look forward to doing these more often. I didn't get to do one in January, but I will be doing one for the month of March.
And the last
so I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you ladies in my next video.
Which is my Swell Cup. It keeps things super cold for like 24 hours or super hot for 12 hours. And this is like the great item to have when I'm working doing hair, just to have something to drink with me, hot or cold. I love this cup.